Hey guys, what's up? Sorry I'm talking quiet. My son's taking a nap. I was just watching this video right here and I just freaked the F out. Um, there's this guy, his name's James, Walbert. And I guess he's actually filed a lawsuit because he has an RFID chip implanted into his right shoulder. Alright, you guys, this is freaking weird because yesterday, after I made that video yesterday, I was talking about alien abduction and stuff like that, which, by the way, if you guys haven't watched it, I'm not claiming that I was abducted by aliens. You need to watch the video to understand what I'm talking about. There's a connection between people that make those claims and people who are being implanted with devices and assaulted with electronic energy weapons, okay? That's my point. Yesterday, after I made that video for you guys, I started noticing pain in my right shoulder, and it's not the first time that that's happened. It's like this has been happening for years, and it's always in the same spot. And where it is, it's right about in here. It's hard for me to tell exactly where because I can't reach it. Like when I take this arm right here and I try to reach over and try to feel where the spot is, it's a spot. It's like a very specific spot, and I have to pull this arm forward so it's not it's right in here, and it's actually like right about right here, and it's under the shoulder blade because I have to pull this arm forward in order to feel where the spot is. And this has been going on for years, you guys. And I used to have an electrical sensation right here in my lower spine, somewhere in here in my lower spine. I have a buzzing sensation at the base of my skull right here. And, there's other things as well, but those are the main things. I don't have this one anymore because I use thermal blankets. I use aluminized thermal blankets because I used to have this sensation would always occur at night, but it hasn't happened since I started using aluminized thermal blankets. But this shoulder pain that occurs, and I don't know how often, it's every couple of months or so. I just don't know. I don't keep a meticulous log, okay? But it's always in the same spot. It's always the same thing. It's really painful. I can't turn my head to the right when this pain happens. And like I said, it's a spot. It's like a pinpoint spot pain. And I just freaked out because in this video right here, not only did this guy actually find an RFID chip implanted into his right shoulder blade, but the host, Roxy Lopez, she said she's talked to several people who have pain in their right shoulder. And I'm not making this up, you guys. Right now, yesterday and today, I've been having that pain in my right shoulder. You need to understand something. Those of you that are not willing to look at this alien abduction phenomenon, you need to understand that this does not mean that it's aliens, okay? But there is something going on here, and there's a connection between targeted individuals and alien abduction phenomenon. There's similarities between the two, and I'm not claiming what it is. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm not going to come on here and tell you guys it's government, and I'm not going to come on here and tell you guys that it's that it's aliens either, because I do not know. All I know is that it's real. But I was watching this video for the first time yesterday, because honestly, I really just don't even look into this stuff very often. But you know, I was curious about what John Mack had researched, because, you know, he's a Harvard psychiatrist. You have to be very, very intelligent to become a Harvard psychiatrist, okay? And he took this phenomenon seriously, and then he ended up dead in 2004. I hate these commercials. He ended up dead in 2004. He was hit by a car in London. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm on my old computer. It's a piece of utter freaking junk. And that's because they burnt out the Ethernet jack in my computer. In case you guys didn't know that. So I'm on this really slow computer, so I apologize. But I'm trying to find this girl on here. Here she is, right here. This girl right here. I'm sorry, it's just ridiculously slow, like this computer is. This girl right here, her name's Karin, Karin. When I was listening to what she was talking about, it sounded exactly like electronic weapons. It sounded like the microwave weapons. She's talking about electric shocks all over her body, and it feels like her whole body is in a light socket. And that's exactly, I freaked out when I saw this, because that is exactly how I described the microwave weapons attacks. And I didn't always know that was what was going on. I thought that, and I'm sorry, it's just not going to show up, because it's just, my computer's such a piece of crap. But that's her right there. So, I mean, you can listen to what these people are saying, and it's pretty wild. But for me, my personal experience, and the reason why I put that video up yesterday, is because there's a lot of people, more people than you realize, that are trying to find answers by researching alien abduction, okay? And they don't know. See, I've been researching this for like 20 years, 10 to 20 years. So I've gone all through all the junk, and I plowed through it. But you have to realize that there's a lot of people out there that are at different levels and in different compartmentalized boxes. Everybody's in a different spot trying to find out what's going on with them and what's happening to them. And there's a lot of people in this box right here, the ET thing. So I'm not saying that it's aliens, but my personal experience is that I've had a lot of dreams about quote-unquote aliens. So, there's several different options, okay? And I'm not gonna, this isn't gonna be a long video, but there's several different options, okay? A, it is aliens. B, it's military experimentation, and they want you to believe that it's aliens doing it. Or, I don't know what the other options are, okay? To me, there's only two. Off the top of my head, there's only two options. Either it is aliens, or it's the government, and they want you to believe it's aliens. Because a lot of the people that are experiencing this phenomenon, there's another guy, and I think it's this documentary as well, there's another guy in here that talks about the buzzing sensation. In fact, I think she talks about the buzzing sensation at the base of her skull, in the back of her neck, she says. And then there's another guy in this documentary that talks about the electrical sensation in the base of his spine. I'm telling you guys, this is not my thing, okay? This is not my thing. I do not care. I've never been interested in this stuff, okay? Never. This was not my thing. The only reason that I started doing research into this because of what was happening to me, and I'm telling you guys the truth. It's right here in the lower part of my spine, right here at the base of my skull, and right here in my right shoulder. And not only that, if you go look, I have 2 videos uploaded on my channel right now of the red dot in my eye, and one was from January 2011, and the other one was from just this month in 2012. And if you go look at that, you will see that it's in that the dot is in the same spot in the same eye. It's in my left eye. So just remember this, okay? The base of the spine, the right shoulder blade, the base of the skull, and the left eye. That's all you have to remember. Left eye, right shoulder blade, spine, lower spine, and upper spine. Okay, I'm done, you guys. I'm done. People are just, they're not getting it. They're not understanding. I'm ready to just, I don't even know. I'm not going to shut down my channel, okay? But I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of putting myself out here and sharing my personal, private life with people and having them just shit all over me. I'm really sick of it.